Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Chris Gastrite. Happy Monday. How you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing well myself. Had a little dinner from mom tonight. Um, Helped her out building a raised flower bed. Shining like the sun. You're shining like the sun. I love it. I love it. Oh, are you talking about my disc rack back there? It is shining like the sun. I said, let there be light, and light there was. Oh, you, yeah. You're shining like the sun. Okay. Awesome. One of my favorite replies, I worked with a guy named Ken Brew when I worked at Channel 9. I always asked him how he was doing. He said, if I were any better, there'd be two of me. I'm like, that's a great answer. If I were any better, there'd be two of me. Beautiful day out today. I can't complain. I didn't talk to you guys last night about this. I just talked about the disc golf tournament. But my son, he's on the round 2 of his Dart Wars. Um, he got lucky. It was a coin toss. Um, and it's not for lack of trying. I took him out and we worked on, I took him and his friend out Thursday night, and they were able to get one of the other team or opposite team guys. And I told you last Monday, his his teammate was like one of the first people out of the whole tournament. So they were down most of the week, down one. And then they evened it up on Thursday. And then I picked him up on Friday. I was picking up my son, and then he's like, "Can you pick me and my friend up?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Can you pick me, my friend, and another friend up because we got somebody we can go get?" I'm like, "Yes." So I took his Nerf rifle with me and stuff, made sure he has stuff, and I went and picked them up. And he's like, "Well, only one person had a gun, so I was like, we'll stop where we're going. It's not too far where we live from here. So we stopped at home, got a gun for bro, Nerf gun for bro, and went out to this, try to find where this person lived, see if we saw him walking. And we didn't see him. We sat around for like, I guess about 20, 25 minutes, something like that. And they're like, okay, let's just go walk down the street and we'll go knocking on doors. I'm like, you guys have fun. But they're walking down the street, and apparently the kid, he knew they were in a gray car because somebody said, hey, I saw those three guys getting in a gray car, and I have a gray Audi. And he was talking to him from a window. So they had negotiations. They had to do negotiation to try and get the kid to come out of the house so they can try to be up. Yeah. So they're like, hey, we'll do a duel, just one versus one. We'll even let you use a gun. So they're gonna let him use one of Brody's guns, but he's like, nope, I'm not doing it. So it was that. That was it. And I said, all right, bro. I told the whole team, I'm like, he didn't want to come out and be cool and at least try to take one of you guys out, even though he knew he's going to get out. If they come to your house, you guys shouldn't go out either. It might have been petty on my end, but I thought that was sucky. So they had to do a coin toss on Sunday, and they won. So my son's team is moving on to round two. Dart Wars round two. It's going to be a good payout for them, too, if they win. I wish they had Dart. I've told you all this before. I'm harping on it. I wish they had Dart Wars when I was in school. That'd have been super, super cool. I might even participated in it. I don't think I had enough friends in school, but I would have tried to find somebody to be on the team with. My little brother, he had enough darts, or I think he had a good amount of Nerf guns. He could have had a good dart war going on in his school. But alas, it's not until this year, or I guess it's the past couple years. You started it, man. That'd be. Well, you brought the idea. Oh, okay, that's cool. Well, your niece and nephew are both in Dart Wars. Your niece, right there at that school, and your nephew Brody at his school. I don't know if she made it on to the next round or not. I know Bro is for sure. Um, that's so cool. I I wish I really wanted to do it. And it's funny. I was talking to my sister about it, and she asked me to go look at her dog or check in our dogs probably on Friday, this past Friday. I'm like, yeah, I just got to take the boys on a raid. And she was like sad that she couldn't take them on a raid. I'm like, there's gonna be other rounds. If they make it, you can go. And I messaged her yesterday. I'm like, look, they made it. You can be the driver because my car is compromised. They know what I'm driving. And you too, if you need if you want to be part of it too, you take Bro and his gang out, go on a raid. That was a blast. He volunteer as tribute. That's from Hunger Games? I don't know if she did the Boy Scout sign or whatever. I've only seen part of Hunger Games. I've never really seen the movies. I know that was Katniss Everdeen. That was her that did that. She volunteered so her little sister wouldn't have to go and potentially die. But yeah, he's excited. I mean, I'm just we got this. He got this big. Talk about a god. You got this. I put this little. I put the lanyard on this too, so you can have it hanging off. And he's set in case anybody comes to the door and wants to start crap. I told him I'll open the door and he just starts blasting. Yeah, he's set. There's still more, some more of them in his room, and he had to lend stuff out to his teammate. Talk about a guy. We won't talk about that. But yeah. So that's been what I've been doing. And you like what I did with your logo back there? I got cycling between the two, just add a little difference in the background. They want to talk about something else. I just totally forgot. I zoned. You're gonna animate it soon. I love that. I'm using the Apple TV and I put it in it's one of my folders and it's just in my photo album. And I just got it going between the two. But that's weird. I'm looking at the Twitch chat over on this Twitch monitor. Everything looks different than on the Restream monitor. Oh, by the way, I do have, if you guys are on browser watching, if you see in the thing, there is a truffle, the truffle extension. You can get that. And I have actually earnestly worked on my Discord today that I'm going to be putting out there for the group. I'm getting pretty close, and it's going to be a sweet Discord. I'm going to have stuff there you can talk about. I put a bunch of manufacturers on there that the manufacturers people use the most, and I can add more if people want to talk about disc. We have meetups if you want to meet up with people in your area. We can do that. There's miscellaneous stuff talking about food, cooking, photos, gaming, anime. It's going to be a great Discord. It's going to be a great community. Disc swaps. I do have disc swaps on there. Which I think is great. And I used that idea on my other Discord. If people want to swap disc with me, like in my groups that I have or in my disc golf community that I created, it's like a team or a club. And then I really got into disc swapping when I did the thing with Trash Panda, where we do the Discmas or whatever it's called. Not Discmas. That's all the stuff for the holidays. But it's I can't remember. It's just where you swap disc. You swap a disc with you throw your name in, and around Christmas time, and you they get all the compilation, they try to find people in your general area so your shipping is not. It's like a Secret Santa, yeah. But you can put notes in. They say, hey, please put a note in with your disc. Let them know what's so special about it. Oh no, I see that. Elgato. What be up with you? Oh, I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. There you go. I just change off of it. If I come back to it. Ooh, my Elgato's being no. Yeah, I see that. Interesting. I'm just checking my connections. checking my still signal on the camera. Oh, there we go. I'm back. I don't know. I've been having bugs and stuff happening. I've had disc fall off the wall out of nowhere. The same too. Crazy. Like I'm got ghosts going on in here or something. What was I talking about? Oh, the community. But yeah, the Secret Santa type thing that with Trash Panda. It's pretty cool. People love it. Um, the people have gotten a bunch of discs from people, like minis, whatever. But your the only requirement is you send one disc. When I did it, I sent three. I got three back. You send used disc, you send new disc, but it's to give a second life to disc that you don't use. So that's one another reason why I'm continuing on with the tradition of disc swaps on this community that I'm creating. So yeah, we'll be doing that. But it should be up sometime tomorrow, I think. I'm trying to go through and make sure it's really good. I got a lot of rules in there because it's just I want to foster a community of disc golf, caring, and if you like animes, gaming, whatever, it's just an accepting community, and that's always something I wanted to create. Because you go on disc golf Twitter sometimes, disc golf Facebook, there is some hate out there, and I don't want that. I just want to be inclusive for people, a safe space, you know. But yeah, I'm just checking stuff out over there. But yeah, tomorrow, uh, I gotta see if I can get that link to stay up, because I know Discord links go bad after a while. I think so. I gotta see how other people do it, but I'll be putting a Discord link out there on my next stream, and I'll share it on the old Twitter. Speaking of Twitter and why, one of the big reasons why I'm actually talking about this stuff tonight, doing stuff, because I thought I was going to take like either game tonight or take the night off. Um, Josh Hofstra. I'm bringing this up. I'm showing an old tweet because there's new tweets. As y'all may or may not remember, if you're around, he left Lone Star Disc back in December, and this was his message to the world. And I'll go ahead and read it because I like reading. Over the past 2+ years, I've had the incredible opportunity to build a brand alongside the Dillard family. The Dillard family, they own Lone Star. During my time at Lone Star, I met so many new faces, created incredible friendships, and cultivated new business to help create the fastest growing brand in disc golf. I'd like to thank the Dillard family for giving me the opportunity to be the face of Lone Star Disc, and all of you for recognizing me as such. After much thought and consideration, I decided to part ways with Lone Star Disc. If you're looking to hire a self-motivated, dynamic, and forward-thinking professional with over 10 years of experience in marketing, business development, and social media management, feel free to message me, blah, blah, blah. That's a message he put out. And I tried looking for stuff. There's starting to be rumors about him leaving, Chandler Kramer leaving, because Chandler left without even having another company. And there's other rumors of bad stuff happening at Lone Star. So there were other tweets in there addressing that, and I tried looking for them. I couldn't find them. I don't know if they got moved or deleted or whatnot. But today, this came out on Twitter. He put out a tweet, he deleted it, and he put this out here to better explain it. So I'm going to go through this. And actually, Josh, he's been on there. He liked my reply. I replied for it, and I said, "Hey, I'm talking about tonight." He liked that, so he's cool with this stuff being talked about. It's in my mind, he is. All right, here we go. In regards to my last tweet, there are people in this world that want to take the sport of disc golf, its players, and its revenue stream and control it for their own selfish gain and burn bridges in the process. All right, moving on. Part of this thread. There have been several threats directed at myself and others associated with me simply because we are branching out and trying to create a space within our community. This is one of the many reasons why I left a company that I poured my heart and soul into for several years. I was getting threatened. So there were rumors about stuff, the Dillard family, being not too good. And then we heard some stuff other on Twitter. And now this is, even though he's not naming Lone Star, this seems everybody knows what he's talking about because he was the face of Lone Star. All right, moving on. The patience I've had with the situation is daunting. From threats of physical violence to the treatment of sponsored individuals that associate with me have been nothing but classless. In an effort to conceal all their wrongs, I have also created a false positive for their brand. It was clear to see from the time that I left that the quality of the marketing, as well as the candor in which this company conducts business, has taken an absolute nosedive. I just want to step back and this tweet right here, this part of the thread. And the treatment of sponsored individuals that associate with me have been nothing but classless. I don't know who, I mean, I can guess and speculate who is associated with them. I don't know how they're treated, but the weird thing is we don't know what happened, but Robert Burridge, I'm not putting, I'm just throwing this out there, thinking out loud. Robert Burridge didn't DNF from the tournament, but he stopped playing in the tournament at Waco. From holes 10 through 18, he got nothing but +4s because he wasn't throwing the holes. And that makes me wonder, was he one of the players that Josh is talking about? If so, I feel for Robert. Because one of his best friends on tour is Chandler Kramer. They both went to Lone Star together. So, and Chandler left, it left Robert on the team. I just wonder, it was curious why Robert wasn't, or he didn't finish the tournament, because I did see him. I know I saw him on the live stream on hole 18, the hole 18 cam live stream. I saw him on that. Very distinctive fella. His hats, you just tell on the top of his head. I was like, oh, he didn't play? He took a 4? And people then on Twitter, people were like, something happened with him. He took the maximum number of strokes, like as far as not playing holes. All right, let's move on. This is one of the main reasons I've chosen to start at Meridian Disc and Dropship Disc Golf (DG) with the right people in an effort to promote transparency and operate under the Golden Rule philosophy. People like this can't be allowed to control our players, events, or the sport we love. The Golden Rule, if you don't know, is do unto others as you would have others do unto you. I think that's a pretty good rule to live by. I might take that a step further. If people treat me like crap, I'm not going to go treat them like crap because I still want them to treat me good. I mean, that still might be the golden rule, right? You still be good even though. All right, and any apologies for any spelling errors. Trying to enjoy my lunch while getting the point across. So that's a lot to unpack right there. That's just a lot. People were hearing rumors about Lone Star, and he just unpacked it all. Not what happened before, but what's happening now, right? But physical violence? I know Lone Star is a Texas company, and the Dillards are oil people. Is that oil mentality? Like, you gotta be a dick, gotta be tough, whatever. I don't know. So when I saw that today, I was floored reading that. And I have seen people say that they're going to drop all their Lone Star stuff, um, or sell it all. And my question is, what do you do? Say you have players you like on Lone Star, you want to support them, right? You don't want to see them going out and not be able to complete the year or play in tournaments because you're not buying their tour disc. Hopefully, if that's the case and the environment's not good over there, they're able to find a way out to other sponsors, go open bag. Um, it doesn't even, it could be manufacturer or disc golf company, whatever. Hopefully, they're able to get out. And it's so weird. I know Connor O'Reilly, he just left Latitude 64 and went to Lone Star this year. It was wild too because Josh, he did a video with Connor because Connor was doing a disc miss, and he was just showing off his disc, and he played around with Josh, and that round came out after Josh left, so it was recorded before, but you saw Josh, he didn't put out any indication that things are bad or he was leaving. He was nothing but good and supportive of Lone Star. And yeah, let me just go back real quick and see if I can see anything. Like I said, I tried finding some of the other stuff I saw, and I wanted to bring that up in this. I'm not seeing anything December 19th. He had a funny tweet. The most exciting part about his departure is that he can throw discs that are in his bag there in Disc Golf Valley. That is true. You have Disc Golf Valley and you have some discs, you can throw them in real life and on the game. All right. Yeah. I don't see anything else on there. Let me know what you guys think. That's a lot to unpack there. A lot. And that's something that we can't have in the world of disc golf because right now there's negativity going on with Natalie Ryan and she being trans and she's playing an FPO, and there's so much hate every time anybody mentions her name or whatever. So we have that, and now we have threats of violence against people who used to work for you. Oh no. It's almost like mob mentality type of stuff. And that's something we can't have. We as a people will have to rise up and say, we want to take this. You can use that in your everyday life, and you can use that in disc golf. We, as a consumer, we have the power to say, we don't agree with what you're doing. By not buying disc, by tweeting at Lone Star, hey, we don't find this acceptable. And if enough people keep on doing it, it makes a dent, we truly can be the change we want to be. Um, but it's also that fine line too. You guys support the players. How do you support the players you like or you want to see do well, yet not support the company? It's this talk I always have with people about going on with stuff like with stuff I don't agree with, how people act, how they represent themselves. but I like the products that they own or whatever. Um, Anybody who will listen to me, I will tell them I am thoroughly disgusted at how Elon Musk acts. I don't like what he did to Twitter or anything. I love the Tesla cars. With that being, if I ever am able to buy one, would I buy one because of my dislike? How do you separate your dislike of the person in charge of the company from the rest of the company? It's like Apple. Don't like how they run their sweatshop or their sweatshops with children making their phones, but their phones are great. To be 100% honest, I have an Apple phone, um, but it's something I think about all the time. Or like Chick fil A, if you're a Chick fil A fan, the the Christian morals of the company go against some of the people I love the most, care for the most, you know? Um, how do you separate that? I mean, I ask that all the time, and I don't know the answer. I'm just a person. I want to be the best I can be and be the best example I can be. And how do you do that when you don't know the answer? I mean, take little stands, right? This is a deep talk tonight because just something we just can't stand for. And I feel for Josh and anybody associated with him, players that support him that are on that team, they're getting treated like crap. What kind of pettiness is that? Let people be happy. Let them move on. It's hard to self reflect because you don't like what you see in the mirror. I don't know. One day we'll know. One day things will be better, I hope. One day Apple will stop using child labor, or not them, but the manufacturers will stop using child labor. Maybe Chick fil A will stop giving to ultra right companies. Maybe, I don't know, Nike people, sweatshops, whatever. They'll eventually be better for this world. Is it corporate greed? Is it capitalism that causes stuff like that? Some of the stuff. How do we leave the world? And we'll say disc golf for this, but you can equate it to the world. How do we make this sport better and more inclusive for everybody? How do we leave it better for the next generation of players? We can say that for the world. How do I leave the world better for my son? And if he has kids, his kids, my neighbor, if they have kids, whatever. How do I leave this world better? How do I leave the world of disc golf better? How do we support players and not support and show that we don't support the brand or what the brand stands for? All right. Sorry to go so deep on y'all, but something I wanted to talk about. I saw this today. I was like, this is something I had to talk about. Maybe it might be too deep. I don't know. Let's switch to something lighter. We'll end on light stuff, right? Transition. Simon Lizotte, 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. Congratulations, Simon. You are the man. Um, I don't think there's anybody in disc golf that has this many subscribers at all for anything. Companies, nothing. Um, it's just a testament to his personality, what kind of person he is, the passion for the sport. Did not take, not like he's serious on the disc golf course, but uh, he doesn't have that ego. I don't know if it's like he knows he's good, and he knows when he's bad. He'll say I'm bad. He doesn't blame everything else. Um, very anti-American thinking on that. I don't know if that's more of a European thinking. I always noticed that, and I've respect and admire that. So, congratulations to Simon on 200,000 subscribers after having a bad weekend, and he missed the cut at Waco. And this guy got me. If it wasn't for him, I don't think I'd know anything about Discmania. All I was throwing was Innova. And those who know me well, and I've talked about y'all this before, I'm a very brand loyal person. Or I'm very loyal to stuff I buy. I like it. I will stick with it. Come hell or high water. So I was with Innova, hell or high water. I would never throw any Discraft. Um, I have thrown one Discraft disc. I've given one away. Um, but now my collection, you see the three mystery boxes back there behind my head. Uh, I had three mystery boxes. My top row and a half, or row and three quarters, is all Discmania. And then the next most is MVP, all because of Simon. And then Innova, I have some Discraft, DGA. I was able, with some of these mystery boxes, I was able to get a wider variety of disc to throw. I have a Trash Panda because I love Trash Panda. I love their mission statement. Yeah, Adam, if you like, you'd probably like them. It's a company out of Colorado. It's 100% recycled material on their disc. They want to. They're trying to. They're the only company that does that. They have a putter and a mid range. I think their fairway is either about to be um, approved or it hasn't been approved. The guy started in his garage. Oh, I'll show you this stuff. I mean, we talked about it, but still talking about Simon because I was talking about brand loyalty and stuff. But he introduced me to Discmania, and I had a lot of Discmania. I even had the full tilt. I have a lot of Simon disc, and the full tilt is. There's people out there who throw that thing well, but it's sort of like, oh, why would you bag that kind of disc? And here is Simon's page, 200,000 subscribers, 311 videos. What is the math on that? Let's math that up. 200,000 divided by calculator app. 200,000 divided by 311. That's basically 643 viewers or subscribers of video. In-depth math. That's what you get with me. Tell that to my high school algebra teacher that I'm using math. People said it couldn't be done. All right. Let me bring up this on you. And Trash Panda, if you as people may or may not know, they've been dark because they got a brand new an injection mold machine where they can do their own making their own disc without going through somebody else like a different or a different manufacturer. They're going to be doing everything in house. Let's see. Videos. Oldest. 3 years ago. Learning to weld. This is him learning to weld so he can make his own injection molder. Like I would watch him. He had to get a big like breaker bar, and he was just pulling down, using his whole body weight to pull down to inject the plastic into the mold to make his disc. 100 subscriber giveaway 3 years ago. Hazel Pete's. But everybody who ever seen, they love Jesse a Trash Panda. Yeah, the goodbye for now was a month ago. They're going dark so they can learn the machine. So if you're about saving the environment, want to be more conscious about what you throw, Trash Panda is way to go. All right. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this video later, get in the comments. Let's talk about what I talked about tonight about the Josh Hofstra thing. I like to see the conversation on that. How would you support if you're a fan of any of the touring pros with Lone Star? How do you support them and show your displeasure and not support Lone Star? Would you buy? If you go to Fly Marts, you can buy from them and it supports them on tour. That'd probably be the best thing. I don't know how it works buying from the website, buying their tour disc on that. But when I went to My Fly Mart here in Florence, Kentucky, when they came to Idlewild, I went to every player there and I bought a disc from them or two. Because the only person I didn't buy one from was Ricky Wysocki, but he had a line that was just long. But I bought from, let's see, was that Andrew Fish? I bought Corey Ellis, Chandler Kramer, Robert Burridge. Who else? I don't know. I bought a few discs. Those are the only pros there. I did buy some stuff from other people too. There was the disc dice game, and I think that's not a thing anymore. I think that they went under. I could be wrong. But yeah, if you see them on tour, buy from them directly. It supports them on tour. It's their tour disc, which gets them money to go from for food, gas, for fuel, whatever. That's how we support them. Hopefully, everybody was on board with what I said. How I feel about things. I usually don't get too in depth on things like that. Um, but it's stuff I think about more and more lately. Things about how to make things better. Like, I couldn't fall asleep till last night till like 3 a.m. 3:30 a.m. That's the last time I saw the clock. So I'm just thinking about things going on and everything else. I'm like, how do I make things better for people? How can we make things better for people? It's not just I, it's we. We as a collective. We can make things better. All right, guys. I didn't really expect to get that deep today. Like I said, I was just going to probably come on and play Lethal Company, or I was just going to just hang out and not stream today. But I felt it was very important to talk about those Josh's tweets. So do me a favor, go on YouTube and talk about it in the comments on the VOD or whatever. And I will have my community up here soon. I will share it. I'll share links as soon as I finish the Discord. I'm working on making it just right. And we can have a conversation there. Let's grow it. Let's grow a community. Let's support each other. Yeah. Let's do that. And as always, I'm going to do my plea. My usual plea for you to follow my Twitter. If you're not following my Twitter, why not? What are you doing? What else do you have better to do? I repost stuff. I talk about stuff that's going on in there. I even said, hey, UDisc app. Is there a way to make your web version better so I can share it with my friends when I'm streaming? I talked about the Savannah bananas. I talk about Cincinnati stuff because I'm from Cincinnati. I share stuff from my my disc golf friends on Twitter who I've never met, but I still consider them friends. They're my homies. I'll post updates on the matches. Oh, Adam, you still there? Yeah, follow me at Broken Eye Pro 1. You'll see links in the chat. I was about to say, Adam, if you're there, did you watch Eagles video, kendama video I sent you? Yeah. Yes, people, I do have a kendama. No, I don't carry with me on disc golf course. I'm not good enough to do stuff. I can only do very, very basic tricks. Trying to get that spike back on. But it's great hand-eye coordination and great. It's a great learning thing. I love it. It's fun. It's almost like a fidget spinner for me, and I love my fidget spinner. I need to get some WD-40 or some lube for it though. It's the ball bearings feel like they're kind of catching a little bit, but yeah, Eagle McMahon. He has another vlog called Eagle Unlimited. Another page. Let's see. Hey, look, that's me, Chris Gastrite. Let's see, Eagle Unlimited, which is pretty cool on this one. Did I subscribe on this one? I want to play. I just want to make sure. There we go. Subscribe. I subscribed on my personal channel. But it's different videos. He talked about his rehab, his surgery for his shoulder, his kendama, his love of kendama, 28 tricks later. Every day in February, he did a trick a day. Rehab work. I just found this page. It's a great page. Give it a check if you like Eagle McMahon, like I do. Get a kendama. Ooh, I'll put a kendama. I'll put a kendama tab on my community. Let's all get great at kendama together. I know my brother's good at it. He got me smoked on it. All right, I think that's it, guys. We talked for a little over 45 minutes. I'm at the 51-minute mark, 51 and a half minutes, but that was 5 of that, or 4.5 of that was the starting screen. Oh, bro. I need to update my own pro too. This it does all my graphics and whatnot. Apparently you can add new stuff, you can build new scenes and everything else. It's a cool scene, I love it. But maybe I should do some update and get some more personal stuff on there. But yeah, stay tuned for that link for the new Discord coming out. Follow me on Twitter at Broken Eye Pro 1. Yes, I am on Instagram at Chris Gastrite, but I need to make a concerted effort to be better about posting on that. I do have somebody says they'll be my page manager. I need to figure that out and send them photos of me doing stuff. But All right. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you watching live. I appreciate you talking with me, having fun, hanging out. If you're watching the VODs, I appreciate that too. Thank you very much. I know there's a lot of other creators out there, but you're taking the time to watch me. Thank you very much. You like what you see, give me a follow on Twitch. Someday we'll be able to subscribe. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Share with your friends. Share. Let's grow this world. Let's grow this space. I hope you have a wonderful night and a great day tomorrow. I'll see you. Love you all. Peace. Be safe.